Okay guys, so we're starting update number 2 of the improvements on the off-road lawnmower. And you can see I got this all cleaned out. Well, not cleaned out, which is one of the things I have to do. All the wires and everything stripped out of it. I mean, I still have like the carb solenoid wire and the coil wire and stuff like that. Solenoid and everything still there, obviously. We're going to rewire this today because it keeps shorting out because I kept using the old wires originally on this thing and some old wires, and it's kind of a bad thing. So I got some 18 gauge wire. This is solid. You can see it's just solid copper. Got 3 rolls of that, 3 different colors just so it's a little easier. I got my soldering gun, solder. I got 2 switches. One for my carb solenoid and one for ignition. Just turn the ignition on. And I got a push button here that will start the actual mower. I got some wire nuts and snips and electrical tape, all this stuff right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start putting these wires on here and start rewiring it. Okay, so I got all the holes drilled for all the switches and the push button, well, the push button switch, and these 2 holes are already drilled. I just had to drill these. This one is going to be for the ignition, or the spark. This one's going to be for the carb solenoid. This is obviously going to be the start button. This is going to be the headlights. So yeah. Now I basically just gotta take those out, wire the whole thing up, and then put them all in here, and then we'll pretty much be wired up. And then what we're going to do is, you see this console is really loose and wiggly, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to weld it on. So that'll solve that. Yeah, that's way too loose, so I'm going to get all these switches out of here, and then we'll wire this thing up. Alright, so yeah, get it pretty much wired. It's pretty simple. I mean, there's barely any wires now. A bit more complex up there, but see, battery dead, almost dead. I got it on the charger right now. Yeah, it works. See all my switches here. I still have to hook up the headlights, so I'm not completely done yet. Yeah, I'm going to be hooking up the headlights and make sure everything's good, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I've done a few things since I last recorded. A lot of things actually. You can see I got the dash welded on. It's really strong now. That's actually just the frame moving now. You can see I got the Transaxle off, and the reason for that is, well, when I put this thing back together, after locking it, you can see my locker in there. But after locking it, I put the wrong type of sealant on. I put like Formagasket on it. I didn't put RTV, so water got in there. You can't really see it now, but there's water droplets everywhere. This is brand new oil, and it's already starting to turn milky. So, yeah, I gotta rebuild this thing again. So, some other things I did, some cool touches. It looks pretty cool. You can see I just had this stainless steel chrome thing that I just wrapped around it and welded right there. It's a pretty crappy weld, but my first time welding stainless steel. If you look at the dash, see what I did? Put all that stainless steel chrome behind all these holes that I'm not using.